And I'm Dudley.
And welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Doing all right?
I might be coughing.
Oh, yeah? Well, you should stop it.
Fair warning.
Because this is an audio podcast. And we got to talk.
Uh-huh.
People don't want to listen to you coughing.
Uh-huh. You're all, like, hopped up. And
I don't know why.
on that sweet chicken.
I just ate a bunch
that
of...
sugar chicken.
Sugar chicken. I just ate a bunch of orange chicken from Panda Express.
Yes.
So I'm in a pretty good mood because I love Chinese food.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. This is something, oddly enough, we've never talked about on the show, is my great, immense love for Chinese food.
Well,
for just Asian cuisine in general.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
Because this is a gaming podcast, not a food podcast.
Oh, man, I could do a food podcast. I could do
good.
one. I could do one real good. I like food.
It would just
fan.
consist of an
Food?
hour of you going, "This is so good."
No, that's how you do.
No, it's so tasty.
Dudley, you are the noisiest food enjoyer I've ever known.
I just want to show my appreciation.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've watched you eat something and go, oh, it's so good. Oh,
Yes.
oh, it's so good.
It's
it's
just,
so good.
I told you.
Oh.
I want other people to know how much I am enjoying
It can be a little
my
little
meals.
much.
Little
much.
I like to get
I'm
all
much
the
quieter.
satisfaction.
I'm much quieter.
All the satisfaction.
I express my enjoyment, but I am very quiet about it. I go,
See, that's boring. No one. See, you can't make a show out of that.
yeah.
You
No,
can't.
it cannot
I
do
could
it.
make a show of that. I'm like,
It would just be like smacking and
I ate too much of this. What have I done to myself? It's so good. I'm gonna eat
it's
some
so
more.
good.
This is gonna be the dumbest show we've ever done.
Yeah, I like Asian food
Mm-hmm.
of any kind.
Yes.
Though
I do too.
you like most of it too.
Yes.
Not necessarily the same. We don't categorize.
we
the same.
categorize it differently.
Yeah. Though you don't eat sushi.
I don't eat sushi.
You do not.
I have eaten sushi.
You have eaten it,
I
but
don't
you
care
don't
for it.
care for it.
Yeah.
I like sushi. On
Mhm.
the other hand.
Yes.
And,
I mean, we had sushi a week ago,
yes.
and it was meh.
Yeah.
Meh, meh. I don't get what the appeal is.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a
Oh.
bit. But it's hard for me to decide between Japanese food, which, like hibachi, and
Mhm.
I love that stuff too. But I also love Thai food.
Thai food is good.
And it tries to fight for the top sometimes because we don't really have a Thai food place around here
No.
to go to. So anytime I go to one, I'm like, ooh, I'm excited. And I
Yeah.
get a Thai iced coffee, which is
Mhm.
amazing. And I'm a happy person. You like Indian food a lot.
I love Indian food.
I like Indian food too, but
I
you like it more than I
really
do.
love Indian food.
Yeah.
It could be my favorite.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it very often. Because
Yeah.
again, in our area, we don't really have any Indian food places.
Yeah.
But chicken masala is just the best thing in the world.
I really like the vindaloo.
The vindaloo, yes, is good too.
But I don't know if it's because I'm a huge nerd for Red Dwarf. And,
Yeah.
and
The vindaloo.
what's
curry.
his name? What's his name? Lister. Dave Lister.
Dave Lister.
He's always going on about a vindaloo. And when I saw it, I was at an Indian food place, and I saw that they had a vindaloo, and I'm like, well, I gotta try it.
Uh-huh.
And it was really
It's
good.
good. It's just very good. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, this is gonna be Deaf and Dumb, the Food Network.
Yeah, apparently. I want Indian food now. I haven't had Indian food in a while.
Yeah.
It's been some time.
Yeah.
Too
Some
long,
time has
some
passed.
would say. Too long.
I like Indian food, but it's not my first choice.
It's hard to say which is my favorite, but it might be Indian food. I like Chinese food.
Yeah.
Or, I should say, American Chinese
Yeah.
food. I've had some authentic
Yeah.
Chinese food before, or supposedly, and it was good too.
Yeah.
It was quite delicious.
I'm sure I would enjoy it.
Um,
You know what I would love to try, and I've been wanting to try, and I just haven't found a place to go and get some? It's like, I hear Korean barbecue is amazing.
yeah.
And you know how much I love barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Korean barbecue. I'm really excited by
Yeah.
that.
I've had really good barbecue.
Yeah.
I have not had Korean barbecue.
Oh yeah.
No, I've had some really good barbecue.
Yeah. We both have. I'm a barbecue. This is not our normal
This
show.
is the,
If you're listening to the first time, we do not normally spend a bunch of time at the beginning of the
But if you like it and you would like to hear a spin-off show,
uh-huh.
Deaf and Dumb, the food show.
Deaf, Dumb, and Delicious.
Deaf, Dumb, and Delicious. The Nom Nom Show.
Nom Nom Show.
Nom Nom.
Nom Nom.
One day we're going to have a whole network of Deaf and Dumb shows.
Yeah, it's just us talking all
It's
the
just
time.
us
Whatever the hell we
24/7
think. Yeah.
talking all the time.
I don't think
we'll have the
anyone
show
wants that.
show, and then we'll have the original,
Yeah.
the game show,
Yeah.
and then we'll have the Nom Nom Show.
The Nom Nom Show.
Or the Delicious Show. And it'll be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And someone will pay us to do all these things.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
We'll make a
if we're
solid,
dreaming, we
we'll
might
make
as
a
well get paid.
six-figure number a year, entertaining people with
Sure.
our voices.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It will.
Yeah,
Soon.
yeah. You live the dream.
Soon.
Soon, no.
Soon.
We're more likely never.
Time is relative.
Well, sure.
So soon
I don't know if that. Yeah.
could be never.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will touch on Shadows of the Colossus.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of it this
I know.
week,
I've been meaning to check it
Small
out. I
amount.
just haven't got over to your
Small
system to
amount.
play it.
but I will get back to it eventually.
Yeah.
But I've been playing something else.
Yeah. Because I've
A
been...
new game that we haven't talked about.
Oh, is that so?
Called Subnautica.
We haven't talked about it.
We have not
No,
talked about
I haven't spent the last
I
2
haven't
weeks talking about
talked about it at all.
Uh-huh.
And it is... I just discovered it.
Oh, yeah?
It was
you just
really-
no one
it's-
told you to play it?
Yes.
No one shouted
one-
at you to play it?
No, that did not happen.
Uh-huh. No. No one was harassing you for 2 weeks
Let me
to play this
describe what
game.
the game is.
Okay, yeah,
Because
sure.
we
So
haven't
we haven't
on-
covered it
on
yet.
this show.
Uh-huh.
It is a survival
Yeah. Uh-huh.
type game.
We haven't talked about those before.
No, not at all.
Uh-huh.
And it's the whole thing is what makes it unique from other survival type games is that it's you start in nothing but water.
Yeah.
It's just that you're in a little escape pod.
It's nautical?
Yeah, it's nautical theme. Which is probably what the title implies.
Yeah, maybe.
Subnautica.
Yeah, sure.
Subnautica. So they got that right.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's thoroughly good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I hadn't heard about it before.
I don't know. It's not like somebody wasn't shouting at you for 2 weeks to play it. Not at all.
I didn't hear anything.
No one was getting angry at you that you hadn't played it. Because
and
no one was trying to
surprisingly
avoid talking to you about it, so not to spoil it, because while waiting for you to play it.
Surprisingly enough, I didn't even have to buy it. It was just on my Steam list.
Yeah, look at
I don't
that.
know how that happened.
I can't imagine how.
It's as if someone else had bought it, and
It's
I was
almost as
playing
if
their
someone
copy.
had the family share option on.
It's weird.
Uh-huh.
That's something we'll have to investigate.
Uh-huh, sure.
Not too thoroughly. I like free games.
Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh.
So Subnautica.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So you're finally getting around to playing.
Yes, I'm finally getting around to playing.
How deep in are you?
50 feet.
Yeah,
Meters.
It's in meters.
50 meters.
That's it?
That's it. I haven't delved too deep.
I've been going down like 600.
I've gone a radius maybe 500-600 meters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And 50 down-ish.
Yeah.
How did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
You said
I was just throwing numbers out. I might have been exaggerating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
It's a nice game.
It is.
And I kind of like... And it does something that most games don't do today, where it doesn't tell you
Yeah.
much.
It doesn't really, hold your hand
You'll
too
kind
much.
of get some, random info about,
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Or what stuff you scan.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it doesn't really tell you how to do some stuff.
It's not
and I'm like,
there's not a ton of hand-holding, which
is nice.
I really enjoy.
And maybe why I like it.
I think so.
Because
That's a
otherwise
big
it would
part
just
of
be a pretty, it's, a survival
Yeah.
type, building stuff game.
Yeah.
And it's gathering resources and not dying. And I finally built a small habitat.
Yeah.
Nothing's in it.
What did you build it out of? Well, what's it look like? Lay it out for me.
It's tubes.
Yeah.
It's like the
You got some tubes?
intersectional tubes. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I have.
That's where I started too.
Yeah,
I started
and I'm
with
just
little-
like, I took some items I found that were
Uh-huh.
non-functional. I guess they're just for aesthetic.
Yeah.
Some lab equipment that
Yeah, I
does
had to throw
nothing.
that. I finally threw it away.
Yeah, I just stuck it in there because it was just taking up inventory space.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if this is used for anything.
I don't
Because
know
again,
either.
the game
Yeah.
doesn't tell me.
No, it doesn't.
It does tell me that it is non-functional.
Yeah.
So I assume it's not. It's just for
It's
know
just
your
for
design
aesthetic.
elements.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built a little plus,
Yeah.
and then I had for a little bit I had like a tube, a plus, and a tube, and then like I finally got a room-ish
Yeah.
thing and put it on there, and it wasn't very well organized.
Yeah. See, I made a platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I built it and deconstructed like 3 times
Yeah.
because I kept going. Oh, I need to raise this up. And,
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not sure if like there's the resource gathering, so like a solar panel and air, oxygen that pumps into your
Yeah.
station. I wasn't sure if those had to be above water.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And so I realized
they don't.
They don't.
No.
Okay.
And you
well.
don't actually need the air pump for the habitat.
Oh, really?
No. That's just for like pumping air down to you. Like
No,
while
no.
you're
This is
from-
one that's built onto the onto the deal, not the floaty one.
Yeah.
It's just one that goes on the it like as part of the fabricating tool. Or not fabricating tool, the building tool, whatever you call it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So there's that.
I
I'm
think that's
pretty sure you
not.
had
I
that.
think that does something different than what you think.
Oh,
I think it's for like connecting, like piping air from one section to another, like tying to. If you have 2 separate sections, because I don't use it and I have air, so yeah, it took me a little bit to figure some of that out. But I was just like, as long as it basically, I think as long as it has power, it cycles air.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you lose power, you will
die.
start.
Yeah.
You start drowning in it. Yeah,
I've got that.
Yeah.
So it's working.
yeah,
But I rebuilt it to raise it up so to be, I thought, accurate and have the solar panel sticking out of the water a little bit.
you
Yeah.
you can get deep enough where it doesn't. It's not very effective.
Yeah. I guess it
Yeah.
factors in
Yeah.
depth. So
it's you're just a child.
but anyway,
you're just a
shape,
child in a sandbox that's in the desert. You don't know it's in the desert yet. But
to describe my
oh man.
habitat,
Uh-huh.
it's a plus
Uh-huh.
with an entrance on it,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes to a little hall or a little
Where'd you
T
put the hatchway on it?
on one of the ends.
Yeah, see, I put it on top.
Huh?
And I didn't realize that you could put it on the end until recently.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Because I
seems
stuck it on
like
there
the
and I never
obvious
took it
location.
off. I just like kept using that entry.
Yeah, it
And-
seemed pretty obvious to me.
Yeah, I just never thought to try it. I just thought, oh, it looks like a little hatch. I'll stick it on top.
Yeah.
And so I entered from the top
Oh,
for the longest time. Now my new latest.
so you like the top?
I like to come in from the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a plus, and then
Yeah.
it's got 2 T's
Okay.
pointing inward,
Uh-huh.
and then another T,
Mhm.
and then 2 curves with windows. So
Oh, there you go. You
so
got a nice view.
of the ocean,
Yeah.
and then I put a glass window on that other side, so it kind of have a nice sweeping view.
Okay.
And I may add some windows on the other side too, but it's very nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah.
I guess I can put some boxes in there
Yeah.
or something and
Yeah.
have storage space.
Yeah.
Because I'm finally, like, a lot of the, like, I was storing up a ton of random stuff, and I, like, in fact, stopped picking up some stuff because I was like, oh, I have a ton of this. And
Yeah,
I
you
have
think, this is going to be important. I need to get a lot of this. And then,
you don't
eventually
use it.
realize what is useful, what's not, and you're like, I have a ton
even
of
the
this
stuff
shit that I
that's
don't.
useful, I stopped picking up because I didn't have the inventory space.
Yeah.
I was trying to find specific things. And
Uh-huh.
once I've got the tool for building,
Uh-huh.
then I realized, oh, I need all those things
Yeah.
now. I'm
Yeah.
going back and
Yeah.
grabbing them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. The titanium.
Yeah.
Most of the
Yeah.
of the stuff is built.
Almost
from that.
everything uses some amount of titanium.
Yeah. I keep hoping I would like a bigger storage box. Would be very nice, and
Yeah.
I'm sure something will come along eventually.
Uh-huh.
But I need to get some more exploring
Okay.
in and
Yeah.
discover more
Uh-huh.
buildable stuff.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you got a habitat, you got a place.
Mhm.
So what's your next goal? What's your next objective that you're at?
Don't know. That's kind of why I
Like,
stopped playing earlier.
you were
I was
trying to
like,
decide-
I guess I should go out and explore.
Yeah.
And find stuff to put in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to find. I haven't figured out. There's a fiber mesh.
Yes.
I haven't figured out how to make.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure it out.
And I need that to make a radiation suit
Yeah.
so I can get to certain areas.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't been able to figure that one out. So I assume it's something I can do already.
Yeah.
But I haven't figured out the
Yeah.
materials I use to
Yeah.
do it. So next time I want to try to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Yeah. And then go from there.
Yeah. I am
Much
further along. It's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's just there's always more. I just keep finding more.
Yeah.
And
There's
I've been
really
Trey, our buddy Trey,
Uh-huh.
the third man.
Mm-hmm.
He's watched a lot of Let's Plays about it. He's the one who kind of told me a bunch about it.
Mhm.
He's like, hey, you should, and I thought I knew I would be interested, and he was right. And so I've been playing it. So as I discover stuff, I text him and be like, hey, so I have somebody to talk to about it.
Yeah.
I was like, I just saw this, and he's just like, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, so I've been like talking to him about it, and he's just like, have you seen something like this? I'm like, no. Or he's like, no, okay. And then or I was like, I just saw this.
Yeah, there's some
And-
really interesting environmental stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool biomes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of weird creatures.
Yeah.
There's some scary ass creatures.
There's a big hole in the ground in one spot
Oh yeah.
that shoots up like a geyser.
Oh yeah, a bunch of like
It's
steam
super
and
hot.
stuff coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think I know where because I've been saying it was procedural and I was wrong.
You were wrong.
It is a somewhat fixed map.
Yeah.
And so I glanced at where you started, so I'm pretty sure I know what exactly the hole you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I believe I have
There's
explored
only so
that.
many holes.
I have explored that hole.
And you've been thorough. In
I
that
have
hole?
been thorough in
You
that
went
hole.
deep.
Yeah.
Went deep in that hole.
But yeah,
And didn't gush on you.
Yeah, no, it did a couple of times. It's really there's so much good stuff. I just want to talk about it, but
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for you because I don't want to ruin the discovery.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm really
a large
enjoying
part of
the
my
discovery.
enjoyment. Yeah, a large part of my enjoyment was just like, wait, there's this
Yeah.
and this. And like I said, it is I'm way past the point of $25 for this game.
Well-
I would have paid more
Well,
for
when
it.
we copied the game over to my computer, it brought your save with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when you handed it to me, you had 15 hours already.
Yeah, I'm at 20-something right
And
now.
I'm only at like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm at
4,
20.
I think 4.
Last time I looked was 22, but I have played more hours since then, so
Yeah.
I'm probably pushing 25 by now.
It's solid. If you were
it's
looking for a new survival type
Yeah.
game, then you're kind of tired of all the usual that's kind of regurgitated
Yeah.
over and over. This one's good.
Yeah, you
And
got to get
the
over your water anxiety, though.
I didn't have any problem
I
with
have
that.
some water anxiety.
I mean, you know, I've kind of grown past the Half-Life 1 water scare. I've moved on.
I have to like not let myself think about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get anxious, and I have to just.
Uh,
but yeah,
I've acclimated.
yeah.
So, in fact, I feel more comfortable in the wild.
Oh sure.
And
Wait
the
till you
air
see.
feels
Wait till you see
unusual.
some of the other areas, and then you'll be like, "Shit, I don't want to be in there. Get the fuck out! I don't want it."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see some shit.
I have a lot of trouble with orientation, though.
Yeah, it's really easy. In fact,
So,
I think,
everything it gets to where I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I've lost my little air tube that goes down so I can
Yeah.
go deeper.
and then you start freaking out.
I was like, damn it, I've lost it. I can't find
Uh-huh.
it. And I was like, I didn't even go 50 meters from my escape pod. It's right here. I can't find it.
Uh-huh.
And then I came across it by accident.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there it is.
It's stupid easy to get lost.
Yeah.
And like,
I need to make a compass.
yeah, you
That
can
would
get a
help.
compass later, and that helps.
Yeah.
But even I have like knowing a direction and how far, I still have trouble refinding stuff.
Yeah.
Which there's beacon things you can use, and I don't use them enough. I really should.
Yeah.
But I do have a couple out, and they're kind of my like guide points of like, okay, where the fuck am I? Because in a lot of areas, there's you'll see similar biomes, and you'll think, oh, I'm in this spot, and then you're like, I have no idea where I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to just like go back to where I started. And
Yeah.
it's kind of weird because at first your only fixed point is your pod
Mhm.
and the Aurora,
The ship, yeah.
the massive ship, and so you kind of do everything from where the hell is that, and that's your run. So you kind of radiate out in your exploration.
Yeah, I keep exploring in circles.
Yeah, and that's really smart. Just keep doing that because you if you don't like explore in every direction, you're gonna miss stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like there was some stuff there were areas I should have come across earlier and I didn't way later because I just for whatever reason didn't happen to go that direction.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I remember you saying that, so I would just kind of pick a random direction and go that direction and go far out, a little far out, and then just look around and come back.
Yeah.
But my glider is almost out of power, so I assume I have to make another one or put a battery.
Yeah.
Do you make a battery for it or something? So I'm like, it's like 3%.
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of resource management. So you're like, okay, how much? This is the last. So it took me, 30% of my power to get to this point. If how long can I run around here before I head back and then be able to keep? Yeah, you start thinking about that a lot.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got to the point where I could travel a lot further. But then I was like, oh, I'm getting hungry or thirsty, and I didn't bring enough food or whatever, and I got to run back to where I got to have some kind of source.
I think what I'll probably do is start creating little stations.
Yeah.
Like you store food and water and here we go. Put these here. Yeah. One in each direction. So like if I'm going over here, then I have a base of operation.
Yeah.
So I make some circles.
Things do go bad.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think there are things. You saw it where you can cook like fish with salt.
Oh yeah.
And
Food
holds up
food
better,
will
but
go bad. Food I'm not too worried about because you can really just grab a fish and eat it.
You can
at any point.
Yeah.
But
it's better. You get more out of it if you
cook it or cure it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get more out of it. But starving is not a major issue.
I'm beyond eating fish. I only eat fish in an emergency situation.
Okay. I only eat filet mignon.
Filet mignon. No.
In the succulent bacon.
Melons. Filet melons.
That's not how you say it.
No, that's what I'm eating. Filet melons.
Are you really eating melons in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. But I wasn't getting your what
filet melons.
Yeah.
That is my 100% my diet.
Are you growing melons?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
I have
you're a melon farmer.
I have tapped into a resource of melons.
Melons.
The choices melons.
So what you're telling me is you go in deep holes and
I come back with melons.
And you're a connoisseur of melons.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've learned a lot about you today.
Mm-hmm.
Lots about you today.
Yeah. It's so fucking good. I can't wait for you. It's. I'm so far into the game, and I've gotten to a certain point where like stuff you weren't even aware of, and that it gonna blow your mind the way it blew my mind when I saw it, and I was just like, holy shit, I didn't expect this out of this game.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of that, and I'm just like, this is not this has game has gameplay that I didn't expect it to have. It's like if you're playing Minecraft and they're suddenly a triangle. And you're like, what the fuck is the triangle doing here? It's just like there's a bit more stuff to it. It has so much more depth.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily I didn't mean it as a pun, but it
does
have a lot of depth.
Yes.
A lot deep depths.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious though. Is it? It's a map, right? So it's not procedurally generated. So can you loop back around? Can you go around the planet? I don't know. You may know this already, and I don't.
I only recently discovered the answer to that question.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I will discover.
It turns out I had kind of discovered it already. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's very vague.
I try to be
And
vague.
I like it.
I'm being very vague on purpose. I want to talk more in depth about it. I want to go into. It's one of. It's actually part of one of those games that I was like, as I was playing it, I wish I were doing a let's play of it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of considering like starting a new game and
Doing a let's play.
doing a let's play because it's really good.
Yeah.
And it's a fun game to play.
Yeah.
It's a fun game to watch. Yeah.
Cool.
It's very good.
So maybe that'll come out.
If I
Maybe.
find time.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of it. It's just
You're already
time.
spending 20 hours playing this game.
I've already
so
spent 20
There's
hours,
20 hours of
spread out,
material
yeah.
you could use.
Yeah, if I had recorded it. But yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I start it, it pops up. You want to play it in VR? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I do,
you haven't
but
done it.
I haven't tried it yet. I need to. And I was thinking about starting a new one and trying it that way. I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to progress and see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Because it feels like I'm not done yet. I still feel like I have a lot to do.
You still have a lot of subbing.
I have a
to
lot
do.
of subnautical things to do.
You gotta sub deep.
Mm-hmm.
Sub deep.
Yeah, sure.
Any other games you played this week?
I did. I played some Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With Rob.
With Rob, yeah.
I think I technically played last week. I just don't think I talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played with Rob. I played last week.
They have the New Year's.
Yeah,
thing going on.
the Lunar New Year is going on right now.
Yeah.
Event, and which is cool.
Mhm.
They added deathmatch,
Oh, okay.
like
regular
one
death?
versus everybody deathmatch, and I thought I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be weird. But I jumped in a match of it just because by playing a match, by doing well in a match, you get a loot box. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out. But so Rob and I played a bunch, and then he had to go do something, so he left, and so I jumped to one of those games because we couldn't do it together, and it was really fun.
Yeah. Just
I got in as
free
Farah.
for all, yeah.
Yeah, I went in as Farah. Because and I flew around blowing people up, and I did fairly well.
Yeah.
I ended up third place with a 4-to-1 kill death ratio, and I was feeling pretty good. I was climbing that ladder the whole way,
Nice.
and it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I was just kind of like wanting to play it some more, and I got sidetracked. But
I can see
it's
that
pretty
being
good.
good.
It's pretty fun.
I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
Yeah.
In fact, I had to really remember who Farah was when
Yeah.
you said it. It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been distracted by other games.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really
Any
liked
cool
it.
skins?
Yeah, there's some new ones, some good ones. I'm trying to think one. I went through all of them, so I don't. They all kind of ran together. But there's some new good stuff. There's lots. I was always adding new cool stuff.
Nothing jumped out to you though.
There were some, but I cannot think of them right now. I know. I can't write even.
Interesting, but not memorable.
No, really, that's not. You're talking about a person who had the memory of a goldfish.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, it's a relative memory.
yeah, and so it was a week ago, so I don't remember.
Okay.
So, yeah, but there were. I remember there being some. I thought, oh, that's really cool. I
Yeah.
really liked that, and I don't remember which one they were. Let me think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I did, however, put in a request for a copy of a game, a review copy.
Of what?
Into the Breach.
Into the Breach.
Into the Breach.
That's the FTL
yeah,
guys.
the guys who did FTL. We talked about it, I think,
Yeah.
briefly last week.
Yeah.
They're coming out a new game. Comes out next week.
A
week from Tuesday.
I feel weary of you requesting a game.
Why is
You've
that?
never done a request for a game before.
That's not entirely true, is it?
I've been 100% successful in my request for
Well,
a
it's
game.
true.
Because I'm a pro.
Yeah. Well, I have a copy of Secret Hitler.
Yes, but that was a face-to-face.
Yeah, I'm good face
request.
to face.
And it actually wasn't a request. It was just like, hey, we're going to give you this. And we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and I have some buddies now. You know, Zach of Electronic.
Yeah.
We're good friends now.
Sure.
No, we haven't talked since.
Yeah, I know. He's busy. He's got a company to run.
Yeah.
You know, he's a busy guy making games.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
we'll connect again
I
soon.
went on and I shot them a request to see if we can get a copy of Into the Breach.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna get it anyway. But it'd be cool if they send us a copy. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because it looks like an amazing game.
Yeah. Cool.
It looks like
so maybe we will probably review it in the future. It's
it just
costs us money.
Yeah, just how quickly it depends on whether we have to buy it or
or get it free.
But I'm really excited about it because it's kind of a tactical advanced force type thing with
maybe you'll scratch
with
that
a little
itch.
bit of Pacific Rim and it looks good.
It
looks real cool.
good.
It looks real cool. So I hopefully I put that out. Hopefully it'll come back to us.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, we shall see.
Any other games you play?
No. A lot of chess.
Yeah.
I've been rough today on chess. This week on chess. I've been kind of off my game.
I beat you.
I know.
That was a week ago. Actually,
I did beat you last game though.
Yeah. I think
pretty good.
I'm losing. I lose more than I win, but I've gotten a couple wins.
Yeah.
I got a couple wins on Trey.
Trey's
got a couple wins on you.
Got a few wins ahead of me now. We had a draw.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, which gives you half a score each, which is weird. But so we're at like half.
What
scores.
did y'all both end up with? Just your kings, and you're just running around the board.
Yeah, and it was all because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I honestly had it,
I've
then I made like a couple of stupid mistakes, and then I was basically there was nothing I could do to prevent it from just being a draw.
It's happened with me with Trey several times.
Yeah.
Where I had him over a barrel, and I was like, "Oh, I got this," and then I just made one stupid mistake, and I was like, I had my queen, I was just taking out a bunch of stuff, and then I accidentally went somewhere and he took it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn it, I didn't see that one."
Yeah.
And in one of those games, I may have already talked about it on here, he was like, "Oh, you're going to beat me in 2," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, you did talk about that. Yeah.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't
You're
see
thinking too highly of my
Maybe I should have
skills.
just accepted his withdrawal and then,
Uh-huh.
no, and then took the win.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and I made the wrong move.
And then you lost.
And I lost.
He psyched you out.
He apparently did. He may have been part of his
maybe.
deal. Maybe I couldn't beat him in 2 moves. He's just messing with me.
Yeah, there have been some games where I'm like, I should be able to close this up easily.
Yeah.
And then I fucked it up.
You've done it with me where I was like, "Oh, you could checkmate me in one move or one or two moves," and then you were like, you did something weird. I was like, okay, well, he's still gonna get me, but it's gonna take a little longer.
It's something about like playing on a digital screen and not having a board in front of me. Sometimes I get easily distracted and I forget what I've.
My problem is also because I do the puzzles on there as well, so technically I'm bouncing through like 3 games.
Yeah.
And I forget what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I have to re-look at the board most time because there's been like
do
20
the same
minutes
thing.
between moves, and I haven't paid any attention. But it's a great way to play pretty consistently.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Uh-huh.
Shall we move on to news?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about some news.
What do you have on your news list?
Lots of things, but I'll let you go first.
No, I want to hear something just on your list.
Oh, nope, my application crashed. Oh, no, my browser's closed. I don't have any of my notes. You go ahead while I try to get this working.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
I'm gonna start with...
I'm sorry. I should be more prepared and professional about this. I should have used this. I should have used a better browser. I'm sorry.
What browser are you using?
I don't want to say.
Put you on the spot.
I don't want to say. I don't want to be nice. It was Internet Explorer. I'm sorry.
That's not even supported anymore.
And I'm on a Mac.
And you're on a Mac. So that's a real treat. Can you even get my Windows?
I'm sure I could try
on a Mac. I'd like to get Edge on a MacBook, please.
Edge for Mac.
Are you?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, if that's on there.
There's an article that said how to run Microsoft Edge web browser on a Mac.
Why? Why? Everyone knows.
And the better web browser for Windows 10 and iOS, Microsoft Edge.
Oh, man. Anyway.
This is a special place for people.
Anywho. I have shocking news to start with. Shocking.
Like electrocution?
Shocking.
Yeah.
You'll get why I'm saying shocking when I say the name of the game.
Okay.
System Shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shocking.
Yeah, I got it.
It is on hiatus.
Why?
The remake of it.
Yeah.
The remastered.
Why is it on hiatus?
Development problems. That's what they're saying.
They don't have any money.
Well, that may be it.
They did a
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And they raised $1.3 million.
Whoa, that much?
Yeah, 2 years ago. And now there seems to be some development problem. They're on hiatus. Just kind
Whoa.
of sorted out.
Weird.
I think from what the gist I'm getting from
Infighting?
the quote I read was that it's like they were developing the game and they kept trying to, like, it got kind of off track. Like
Okay.
it might have, like, they had some interest in developing in a certain way, and then kind of went down a path that's maybe not true to the original game.
Oh, yeah.
And that they're on hiatus to sort that out.
Weird.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hopefully. And they're not all these.
Or they're just, they're running away with everyone's money.
'cause I think it's like 20,000 people who backed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they aren't getting screwed.
Yeah, and that happens sometimes with Kickstarter.
It does happen.
Yeah, it happens more often than you think.
So we'll see.
Yeah, well, that's
Hopefully
disappointing.
It's just a short.
Just another Kickstarter game that never gets finished.
Yeah, which is common.
It is fairly common.
And then some of them are just in development forever.
Yeah.
And we see it at conventions every year.
Yeah, I know.
And
And
they're
you're like,
still
are they ever
going
to finish this?
We're not talking about Universum.
No.
We've seen it at PAX the last 2 years, and they're still in beta.
I haven't even checked it out in a while because
I haven't either.
Because I'm like,
when they get to a non-beta stage,
I need to look at it. It's been a couple
They've
of
added
years.
a lot to it. I know that. I get updates on it.
Yeah, I get
I
updates
look
all
at
the time
it,
about it, but I haven't actually looked at the game.
Yeah.
I should load it up and look at it.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. See
Because
what
we
see if
backed it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long
Forever
ago.
ago.
At
A
least
long
2
time
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah, at least.
So, but
Longer
at least
than
they're
that,
still
I think.
trucking on.
Yeah.
They're still making it.
They're still working
and
on
they're
it.
still.
Sure.
I still get regular updates,
Yeah.
probably once a month or so.
Yeah.
About it.
Were they at PAX this time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they had a booth.
I think I couldn't. I remember seeing it, but I wasn't sure if I was muddling up with last year.
Yeah, they have some other games
Yeah, they
they
got other
do
stuff,
too.
too.
So I think that's one of the reasons why they're still able to keep trucking on it. Is
Yeah,
that
they have a lot of.
they have multiple
lot-
games. Some
a
of
lot
which
of
are
irons in the
actually
fire.
finished.
A lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah, well, and some of those
That-
other ones are actually done. So
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I guess they fund their Universum
Yeah.
development. So I guess that's the method that works. Maybe the people
Speaking
behind
of chess,
System Shock.
Trey's giving me a move.
Oh well, now is not the time to deal with that.
He took one of my pieces, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's again
Yeah.
Not the time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not
Go
the
ahead.
time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Atari.
Yeah.
So,
Did they put out a box and
I
tell us
just
what
want
it
to say,
is?
what the fuck is Atari doing?
I don't
Just-
think anyone knows.
what WTF,
Mm-hmm.
Atari? What are you doing? Because they have the box that no one knows what it is.
Yeah.
That may just be a glorified streaming box that you can play Atari games on it.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? They cost $300.
Is it 300?
It's like 200 and something. There's like two models. I think one's 2 something, the other one's 300. Not gonna buy that.
Oh, dang it. I made a move I didn't mean to.
Really? You're gonna do that while we're trying to do the show?
Yeah, maybe. Hold
So,
on. Where's the
the backup?
Yeah, can I
Yeah, you hit the little dot.
post it? Here we go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna do the show.
Yeah, no,
Why don't
sure.
you put your phone down?
Yeah.
Last week you were texting. This week you're playing a game.
I'm a very busy man. I have
Your
lots of things on my plate, and I gotta juggle a lot of stuff, Dudley. You're just gonna have to
It seems
learn
like
to deal
most
with
of this juggling is self-imposed.
it. No, it's not. It is very important.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Atari.
It took you a minute, didn't it?
I had to think. We
So
talked about
Atari
a lot of things today, Dudley.
is getting into
The console thing. Maybe?
No, this is something else.
Oh,
This is the
so
cryptocurrency.
have they told it? What?
Apparently, they're going to have their own cryptocurrency. It's going to be called Atari tokens. It sounds to me like and I've kind of got the gist from some articles I read that maybe it's just a licensing thing. Like they basically get a cut of some other company will be basically doing it, and then they get a cut of it for putting Atari.
Putting
on
Atari in the front of it.
in the front
That's
of it.
weird.
It's
What
weird.
are they doing? So we still don't know what the console is.
No,
When does it come out?
no idea. Spring,
Atari box.
spring, I think.
Of
That's what
this spring?
Of this year, yeah. That's what they say.
Uh huh.
Spring 2018. I believe
Atari Box retro video game console and entertainment system.
That's a broad stroke, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the retro console and
An
an entertainment, a new system.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like they don't know for sure what they're making, but they want to get the hype out there.
I guess they're trying to hype it by being vague about what it is.
Yeah,
it
but
seems like
I don't think.
must be.
Well, and that would have been fine if they hadn't told us what the price was.
Maybe.
But then again, if they hadn't told us, no one would be like, "Oh, I'm not buying it."
Yeah, so
especially
far I'm
it's
looking
so
at the
high.
website, and it's just like the whole thing is just join the wait list.
Yeah,
Atari.
you
and
can
then-
pre-order it.
Yeah, but what is it?
No one knows. They want your money.
Time machine to the past,
Well, I
bridge
didn't
to the
thought- I
present.
think I
That's
saw
the
it-
tagline on it.
I
Time
even-
machine to the past,
Yeah.
bridge to the present.
So you're
What?
not even striving for the future? Shouldn't you strive for the future?
I don't know.
I thought you were supposed to strive for the
I
future.
don't know what the thing is.
No one's working on the present.
Killer retro games, hot new indie titles, open Linux OS.
Yeah, and who cares?
So it's a fancy Raspberry Pi.
Basically, it's what I've gathered. But, I mean, ultimately, that's what the NES and Super NES are. They're just little mini computers that
Well, yeah, they
have
all
an
are.
OS on it to play
whatever.
games.
Yeah, all right.
But anyway, they don't cost $300.
Well, yeah, I think I just saw a thing. It was like you can get a discount.
Yeah, if you pre-order it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So they're doing that.
Whatever
That's
it
weird.
is. That is weird.
But that's weird. But okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
Whatever.
All right.
Let's see. So a guy named Derek Ham.
Ham.
Yep. Not our ham.
Mm-hmm. That's not my ham.
That's not my ham.
Hashtag not my ham.
Not my ham. An assistant professor in North Carolina State University. He developed a VR experience based around the Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination.
Wait, what?
It's kind of it's like an educational thing. Like you play VR. It's like a little game where you're experiencing from a perspective from a black man in the assassination thing, the road up leading to Martin Luther King's assassination. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It kind of plays with the viewing thing from someone else's perspective.
Yeah, like walking in someone's shoes.
Someone's
kind of
shoes.
thing.
And
okay.
So I was kind of like, wasn't sure about it.
Yeah.
And when I kind of saw what he was kind of doing with it, I felt like, okay, it's more like a video experience.
I mean,
like
it seems like it have
educational.
to be, yeah.
And it's got like actual recordings. It's I think from a real guy's perspective.
Yeah.
Like an actual guy who's there.
Yeah.
And it's called I Am a Man.
Okay.
And it's kind of interesting, and it's in development or whatever.
Yeah.
I assume he's hoping to be done, I think, sometime later this year. But
Okay.
and it'll be maybe in a museum.
Okay.
I want to say Smithsonian, but I'm not sure if that's accurate.
Yeah.
But
You're
I
just
thought
throwing out the only museum you've ever heard of.
well, yeah. There's the Houston Museum. I've been to that one. And there are others. There's one in London, whatever that one called. That big one.
There's more than one in London, but okay.
That we went to.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway. But yeah. At first I was like, does it show the assassination? Yeah. I was kind of, the way it was presented, I was like, am I going to be standing next to Martin Luther King when he gets shot? I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But I think it's more about the events leading up to it.
Yeah. Which would be, I think
and it had like real photos and real commentary
Okay.
from the real people, so it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
But and I think it's supposed to be more educational than like gaming.
Well,
But
yeah,
I think it's an interesting use of the technology.
Yeah, I
That's why
think,
I talked
yeah,
about it.
okay. Yeah, because that's why I was kind of a little concerned, is like they were making a game out of this, but no, okay, it's not so much a
I don't
game,
think it's
an
really a game.
educational
They called it
experience.
a VR experience.
Yeah, an
so
educational
it's more
VR
like
experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I guess
right.
I shouldn't have presented it.
I went from to okay. I can kind of. I'm well.
Because I was kind of the same way. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure about this, but the more I read about it and I watched a little video of it,
It's
and
not necessarily a video game.
yeah, and I mean, it's like 3D, and there's models, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like super graphic or anything,
Yeah.
but it's just it's interesting. I was like, that's kind of cool. So if you have VR of some kind, you want to check that out sometime in the future. I think it'll be available. But yeah. Let's see what else. So Switches, like Nintendo Switch, apparently find hand tumors.
Wait, what?
They don't find hand tumors for you.
Hand?
So if you have a tumor in your hand, it'll find it.
What?
At least one case.
What?
A guy. I should have wrote his name down, but he got a Switch and he was playing it and it started hurting his hand. And it turned out he had a tumor in his hand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it only hurt him when he was playing the Switch. Like he played with the Xbox controller and had no problem, but when he played the Switch, there's something about the way the vibration was. It started and he noticed that there was a pain in his hand, and it turned out it was a tumor.
I didn't know you could get a hand tumor.
I didn't either. I didn't know that So, so if you start feeling a pain in your hand when you're using a Switch, might be a tumor.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. But
you're just holding it wrong.
Definitely get it checked out.
But you should definitely get checked out. And the guy was like, "Yeah, I basically, I probably discovered this a couple of months earlier than I would have had I not bought a Switch." So
yeah.
Which is a good thing. He's going to get it taken care of because he need to go back and play in Switch because he couldn't play it because it hurt him too much. So, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm totally not texting Trey about Subnautica.
Yeah. Okay. Stop it.
Stop it. I'm a social butterfly, Dudley.
I don't care. You can be a social butterfly any other hour of the week.
I have to take it any way I can get it, Dudley.
No. See, that's not a social butterfly.
Yeah.
That's a recluse who's clawing at
maybe.
At
I'm a reclusive social butterfly.
intimacies.
I'm a reclusive social butterfly. I am.
So I figure we have a little discussion.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna. So
I'm sorry, I yawned when you said discussion.
Right. I see how it is.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll start with something more interesting.
Yeah, give me something stimulating.
There's a new game. It's being crowdfunded right now.
You got me at new game, and then you lost me at crowdfunding.
It involves golf.
Okay, they got me a little bit more interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called What the Golf.
What the Golf? Okay.
Yes. It's a golf
What
game.
is the golf?
The tagline. Here's the tagline: Golf is boring. Help us fix it.
What?
It looks like a weird little starts off at kind of like golf, but then it just turns into golf-like games, or you're hitting some object over to some other object, or potentially a hole. It looks pretty silly and funny.
Okay.
It's like kind of an indie game kind of thing. And stop yawning.
I'm sorry. Stop it. It's just you lost me when you said it's not really golf.
It's for people who don't like golf but like golf games.
But that doesn't make sense. If you don't like golf, here's coming from a person who has never played an actual game of golf but likes playing golf video games.
Anyway, you should go watch the video for it. It looks kind of silly. It looks funny. And the only downside is that it's being crowdfunded. Not a big crowdfund. I think they're going to make it regardless. It's already stop it.
I'm sorry. You start talking about crowdfunding, and I just get real yawny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. We're going to talk about senators.
God damn it. What the fuck?
Loot boxes.
Yes.
So politics.
Is this like the gambling thing?
Yeah, the gambling thing. So, there's the senator calling for, and I can't remember who it was or where. We're not factual here.
Yeah, no, we never have been.
Never have been, or never will be. If you want facts, go read the news. Or something.
Just make sure you pick a place that's reputable.
That is true.
Yeah, we are not it.
We are not one of those. We are satire.
I don't know if I would go that far.
No, we're not even satire. What are we?
I don't know what.
What are we, Daniel?
I think we're.
What are we?
Let's be honest.
Who am I?
I think we're peddling bullshit.
Entertaining bullshit?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. I cannot say we always achieve that goal.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah. So
what? Tell me about the senator.
The senator wrote a letter to the ER, whatever, the ratings. They do the, rated T or rated
ESRB.
Yeah. That No, there's 4 letters to it.
That's what ESRB.
Oh, okay. I missed the S when you said it. You need to stop slurring your words. Stop drinking when we're doing
I
the
think
show.
that's the right one.
But anyway, basically, there's an open letter to them. Like,
I got it right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got something right for once on this show. Basically, saying that they should review their process for involving loot boxes, which I don't think is a bad idea. I mean, some things will say this game, like iPhone apps and stuff, will say, this game has in-game transactions, microtransactions.
Yeah.
And I'm not opposed to the fact that to put it on the box.
Yeah.
Putting on the box that has loot boxes or microtransaction or
we're talking about
pay for reward
digital one, not like loot crates or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's kind of loot boxes where it's like you're paid to randomly get a chance to item, which is what it amounts to.
You know what I mean? Like, are we talking about like Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty and
mainly
and
the
Overwatch
most recent controversy was with Battlefront 2.
Yeah, whatever.
And stuff like that where you're paying.
So we're talking about that, not like loot box, like the loot crates or whatever they're called. That where you get the physical thing in the mail.
Oh no! Yeah,
okay,
not that.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
No, we're talking about loot boxes.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what it's called, loot boxes.
Yeah, but it's called.
You
loot
play
crate.
Overwatch. It's filled with loot boxes.
Yeah, I know, but they're not the one people are getting mad about.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Are they?
That's what everyone's making a big deal out.
Oh, I thought they were making a big deal about another game.
The subscription thing is not the issue.
Subscription? What?
Well, the loot boxes. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but
that's not the issue.
Was anyone freaking out about? Oh, yeah, I know that, but was anyone freaking out about the Overwatch ones? Because they're all
Overwatch is not.
Yeah, because they're all just because mostly it's aesthetic stuff.
Well, most of the ones that aren't a problem aren't, but it's one of those things where a lot of people are spending money trying to win stuff, basically, and they're wondering. It brings up the question whether is that gambling or not.
Exactly.
And there's an argument for both sides. I can see the argument, but I'm all really. I think it's up to the company if they want to put that on there. That's fine, but it should just be you should make it aware, especially if you're buying this for your kids and you don't want them to run up your credit card because they're
pay
trying
attention to what your kids are doing.
Yeah, that's really what it boils down to, and just put the information.
And if you
out
have
there.
trouble with that kind of thing, maybe you should abstain.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And that's easier said than done
It
for
is.
some people.
Yeah.
And, that it's like anything. You just got to be aware.
I just have a general policy of not paying for things that I don't get.
I don't ever buy any microtransactions, nothing
I can't say I've never bought it, but it's only...
as far as I can remember, I don't think I've ever gotten
There are games that I have paid for microtransactions in, but only so much as, like, I am willing to... if it was a free game, am I willing to pay for this game? So, like, the Pokemon Picross, I paid some of that. But I maybe spent $10-15, and that game was worth $10-15 for me, so I thought it was worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I would have paid $15 for that game to begin with, so it wasn't like I was...
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
that's
fine.
where I draw the line. It's like, is this game is worth however much, and that's how much I'm willing to spend.
Yeah.
And
I honestly don't get the appeal, especially when you're just getting aesthetic stuff. In-game,
exactly.
It's like you're
no.
paying for
digital
like stuff you may never get to keep, Because if those systems ever shut down, it's gone. You just wasted all that money.
It's like Overwatch. I have never paid extra to get loot boxes or more coins or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it is an issue.
Yeah, and I enjoy getting what I get. It's just like
exactly.
I feel a little bit the same way with like Star Wars Destiny buying boosters. Is that I could go buy a lot of just the cards and get the exact ones I want, but a lot of my enjoyment is
opening the package.
Is getting opening the package, and I get the addictive feeling of doing that.
Yeah, and that's what the issue is.
And then just figuring out how to make stuff with what I got. and
Yeah.
I have these things because I drew these things, and see if I can.
But
make
the
anything.
difference is with the Star Wars Destiny is that you own those cards. If you
Oh
want
yeah,
to go around
there's
and
a
sell
physical
them,
card that I actually have.
yeah, you can turn around and sell them.
Yeah.
and
Maybe not for
they're
as much.
physical and they exist where they're not going to disappear on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas like digital content, it could
you
just
know.
disappear one day.
Well,
and
yeah,
that'd be it.
especially for online games that if in 10 years no one's playing anymore, the
They'll
server's
shut it
shut
down.
down and you don't have any of that.
All
stuff
that's
anymore.
gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's just it's a discussion I think needs to be had.
Yeah.
And we just need to. I think all we have to do is just put it on the box.
Mm-hmm.
This has this.
Oh yeah, and most of them do to some extent.
Yeah, and they may be. I haven't looked.
I know
at a
with
box in a
apps
while.
and stuff, and
Apps do it.
And
I know they
I've
do
seen, I think maybe Switch games or something. They say something
that.
about
Nintendo, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
does it,
they have
'cause,
something that
especially
says
more kid-centric consoles.
I think it says if it has microtransactions
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the second time I wanted to get to this, but we haven't. I don't have a lot of time, but
Yeah.
I want to touch on it a little bit. This is from a couple weeks ago, and I almost forgot about it, but
Yeah.
it came up again on my news list. There's a graphics card shortage. Are you aware about this?
No.
So graphic cards are there's a shortage of them. So the high-end graphic cards are
Really?
getting them at actual price is kind of
like
difficult
retail?
right now. Yeah, and it all ties back into cryptocurrency.
Really?
And people mining for coins. Because the way that works.
Yeah.
And you use a lot of
GPUs?
GPU power. So there are a whole bunch of these companies are buying up loads of graphics cards. And there's a shortage of them.
Really?
And which
did
I
not
thought
know
was
that.
interesting.
That is weird and interesting.
So there's
Because they're basically trying to generate cryptocurrency.
they're trying to generate money
Weird.
from nothing, basically. And so it's an interesting development, a side effect of this new currency revolution, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Is that it's hard to get a graphic card for the actual price that they come out with.
Really?
In fact, some websites they will sell it to you for market value, but I don't know how you do this, but you have to prove that you're using it for personal use.
Weird.
How you do that, I have no idea.
Like show that you don't have
That you're not in a company, I guess.
Yeah, or a company or like I don't know. I remember at one point I looked into what the process to start generating cryptocurrencies or whatever.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't understand this.
Well, it's a whole process, and to amount to any amount, you have to do a lot.
Yeah,
and it takes a lot of power.
Yeah,
and it's just money. It's a lot of upfront costs, which is there's a lot of companies that's all they do, and they build these massive mining farms, basically. And especially when Bitcoin was really starting out, it was a big deal.
Yeah, I looked into it a little bit, and I was like, I don't know, I don't think I understand.
Yeah,
but maybe if I had done it and gone through it, I would have some money now.
Maybe,
or
if you just invested in Bitcoin and sold it like a month ago, you would have been making money.
Weird.
But yeah, so that's interesting.
That is interesting.
And the reason I was talking about, I came up again, that AMD has developed it's called an APU. It's like it's something you can use that's opposed to a GPU. So another processor that's for. I don't know how you use it. I didn't get to. I had never even heard of it until today. I was reading about it, and so it kind of it's not as powerful as like one of the high-end graphic card, but it's better. It boosts your built-in to where it's a gameable limit. It's still going to be, you can run low res or whatever, but it'll play like Overwatch kind of stuff. So apparently AMD have developed a pretty reasonably priced one, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of interesting.
Okay,
and that new technology I had not heard of. So I may have to go.
Well, I've heard of some things like you can get like little external
video
GPUs
stuff
for your laptop.
Yeah,
that you can't upgrade.
Well, this is like just a processor you buy, and it's for your video processing.
Huh.
Okay. I just don't know how you. I guess you have to have a special board for it, or
I don't know,
or you have a card. I don't know. That's the part I don't know anything about. So I'm gonna have to look into it because it's kind of intriguing.
Yeah. All right.
Developing in the technology world.
Yeah.
So, And because some people were saying, this is kind of the steps, like, used to when we were in high school, we built a computer, we had put a sound card in it to have a good sound system.
Yeah, no.
Now you don't do that.
No, yeah, they just have built-in.
There's no need
the
for that.
built onboard sound. It's just
fine.
good now.
Yeah, and so it's like maybe eventually that'll be the way video cards are.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
Anyway, I'm done.
All right. Yeah, is that all the news you got for this?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, everyone who's listening still, who didn't get bored out by the senators or the crowdfunding or whatever,
Cryptocurrencies.
the cryptocurrencies or our food talk. I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't like to listen to us talk about food, but
and if you would like Deaf, Dumb, and Delicious, the Nom Nom Show.
Yeah, the Nom Nom Show.
Give us some feedback.
Yeah.
On the Facebooks.
Yeah, go to our website at deafanddomb.com. It's DEAFNDUMB.com. And you can find all our episodes and subscribe to us. Rate us, please.
Mm-hmm.
Please
on the iTunes.
Rate us on iTunes or Google Play.
One of our friends is listening to us on Stitcher.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Our buddy Ricky.
Oh, yeah?
He said he started listening to it on
cool.
on Stitcher. He listened to the one where we mentioned him last week.
Oh, nice.
So that works.
Yeah, cool. Just please review us. Let us know how we're doing. Follow us on all the social medias.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll put a new one out every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We've done it so far
diligently
for 2 years.
Yep. I had one of those Facebook note things pop up.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Picture, and it was when we were first setting up for the first
studio.
episode.
Yeah, it hasn't changed much. Nope, it's pretty much the same.
We lost the lampshade.
I think it's a little shit. No, I took it off because it wasn't giving us enough light.
It was too shady.
Yeah, it's down here. I see it right there.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.